Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl Chantelli, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am back today, or evening actually, recording another message for you guys. This message was laid on me heavy to relay. I know that I'm driving again. I was gonna record this when I got home, but I know when I get home, because I had a long day today, y'all, so I know when I get home, I am not going to feel like recording and I'm going to forget what I have to say. And I'm going to be like, you know what? I should have just did it earlier. But anywho, that's besides the point. I wanted to go ahead and relay a message today that God will take care of you. He is going to take care of you, whatever you're going through, whatever you're struggling with, whatever it is that you may be experiencing right now in life. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm over it. Why hasn't God came through for me? Why is it that I'm always going through some type of freaking mayhem? Hope I said that right. I be tripping with my words, y'all. Sorry. But I'm here to tell you that, again, God is a patient God. And you just have to be really patient with him, y'all. You really do. Because he will come through eventually and take care of you. He most definitely will. Like anything that you may be going through, he is going to bless you with 10 times more than what you prayed for. I'm telling you. Me personally, like I said, on my journey, on my walk with God, my walk with God, like I had these instances where I was like, God, man, like I don't know how I'm gonna make it. I am literally struggling here, like especially this year, y'all. Like financially, I struggled a lot. Like when I say God literally was the only way I've made it through this dang on year, y'all. He is the only way. Like he literally took care of me. Cause you know, recently at the beginning of the year, I was on my own again with the rent for where I stay, and you know, the fact that it's so hard nowadays to live on your own if you don't have a roommate, it's ridiculous. Like, I literally struggled so many months this year with late rent payments and just late, you know, just with some of my bills. Like, it's just been like one struggle. Like, and I'm just looking back at these situations and looking like, man, like, you know, God really did come through for me. And he really did take care of me. Like, for example, like with my rent, like I said, I've been late so many times this year, y'all. Like I said, it's just been a hard year. And with my rent, you know, they give me a notice after 5 days letting me know, hey, if you don't make your payment by such and such a date, you know, you're going to get the boot. And when I see that, you know, that's just like, oh my God, like I'm so scared. Like, I don't know. I can't allow that to happen because, you know, like I mentioned in my last video, I used to be homeless like twice. And going back to homeless is a no for me. Like, I would never allow myself to get back in that type of predicament again. But like I said, I've got notices this year. And the crazy part is with these notices, y'all, like I said, it's nothing but God. Usually with rent, you know, eviction notices, they only give you the 5 days and then, you know, that's it. But I know this had to be nothing but God, y'all, because all of these notices that I've been getting this year, they give me a whole additional 30 days to pay that rent. And I'm just looking to myself, this is nothing but you, God, taking care of me. Because you know it's a struggle. You know I'm on my own now. You know I don't got really nobody for support like that when it comes to my finances. Like, I like to take care of them on my own. Because, you know, everybody else got their own battles and struggles too. But the fact that he gave me this 30-day notice all these months out of this year, y'all, to help me pay this rent, shows how much he takes care of you. Shows how much that he cares. Shows how much that he is going to come through for you and not allow any weapon formed against you to prosper. So it's just like, when I look back at that, y'all, because he, you know, financially got your girl, you know, right, I'm in a better predicament. You know, we and him had a talk about managing my finances better, but he, you know, he held my hand. You know, he got me through those struggles, and I just really feel like, you know, when you allow God in your life and allow him to hold your hand with you and allow him to be your partner, he is going to take care of you. He is going to come through and help whatever it is that you may be struggling with. And like I said, it's all about patience. Yes, I had to be patient with him with that, with getting myself back in a, better financial situation. It took time, but he got me back to where I needed to be, to where I'm not out here, doing, because I was working multiple jobs, but he made it to a point where I don't have to work Grubhub and, my regular 9-to-5 job. So it's like, he really do take care of you, y'all. Like, I just can't, like, I can't even think of the word. I'm sorry, y'all. Long day, like I said, but he just really does come through, y'all. He really does. Like, and that's not even the only time. Like I said, it's just been so many instances. Like I said, he's just always came through. Like I mentioned in my other video, if you haven't yet checked it out, definitely go check it out. And if you haven't yet liked this video, go ahead and place a thumbs up, y'all. If you know the struggle is real and you know that God is gonna come through, and he will come through. But like when I messed up my leg in August, like, the first thing I'm thinking is I'm not gonna be able to freaking work my second job. I'm not gonna be able to do Grubhub. Like, this is terrible. And I recently, had got over COVID that month before. So I'm just over here just panicking, over here saying, God, I don't know, it's looking bad, it's looking terrible. Like, I really don't know, what to do here. So I was put in a predicament, y'all, in August. My leg got messed up to where I wasn't able to do Grubhub, and I was already trying to catch back up on my finances still. And the fact that I had to make a choice. I had to make a choice between my rent or my freaking car payment. And I'm just looking like, okay, so I'm not going to be homeless again. That's not going to happen. So, of course, I'm going to, pay my rent over my freaking car payment. So I did that, and, I'm just over here praying to God, because I found out with my car note that I only can make on-time payments. Like, there's no late payments. Like, if you're late, they will repossess your car. And I've never heard of this before with any finance company I freaking had with a car. Like, I only had 100, but still, the people I've known, I've never heard anybody tell me about, a company saying if you late even one time, you're going to be evicted. Like, it's crazy. But not evicted, I'm sorry, your car is going to get repossessed. But basically, if I was late on this payment, I was going to get repossessed. And I'm over here calling these people, telling them my situation and letting them know, hey, I'm always on time, can I get an extension, till that next week Friday, do what I can. Because my leg was a little bit better at this point, to where I might be able to do a little bit of Grubhub, but it was still a struggle, y'all, man. And I tell you, I was not really able to do much with my leg like that. It was hard, but God got me through, y'all. But when I told them that, he was like, yeah, we just need you to provide proof, of financial loss, or what's that, and blah, blah, blah. So I'm looking like, okay, I guess I can go ahead and, get him the little pay stub, knowing my check ain't super, super low, but I'll just pray over it and hope to God that, they just have a heart and be like, you're good, girl. So I pray hard, y'all. When I say I pray hard, I pray hard. I put all my trust in him and told him, hey, I'm going to trust you, God. I know you already been coming through all this year for me, for my rent and all my other finances. So I know you for to come through with, this car. You're not going to let my car get taken away. You're not going to let this weapon formed against me prosper. I know that you're not going to allow that, because, I need my car. This is my only transportation. So I put all my trust in him. I didn't think any more of it. I didn't worry, because, like I said, worry kills the soul, y'all. Like, it's terrible for the soul. And when I did that, and came that same week, they called me. First, they sent the text message. They was like, we need to speak immediately about your car note. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, I think they finna take my car, y'all. Like, I was panicked. I'm like, God, no. I'm like, no. I'm not gonna think negative. I'm gonna think positive. I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to say this is some good news. So I called them and they was like, hey, you know, we, you know, reviewed your documents and, you know, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about paying it this week. You don't have to pay it until that next week. When you get paid again, just make a double payment. And I'm like, well, look at God. He did me a double. I know I prayed just to get it extended to that Friday, but instead, he gave me a whole nother week. And then on top of that, they said I could just make a double payment. I didn't have to make any payments that week, y'all. God is good. God is good, y'all. And I'm just over here like, oh my God, you took care of my rent. And now you took care of this car note. And I am sad. So like I said, when I say God take care of you, he definitely takes care of you, y'all. You have to trust him. You have to have that faith. Faith without works is dead. You have to have that faith, y'all. So that's why I'm relaying this message, because God laid it on me heavy. You know, whoever's watching this, you know, if this message is for you, I'm here to tell you to keep your hope, your faith, keep praying and knowing that he is going to come through for you. If he can do it for me, I am a testimony. He will do it for you. He most definitely will. You have to believe in him and you have to trust him, most importantly. So I love you guys. That's the message that I wanted to relay today. And, you know, I really hope that this helps someone. Like this video if you haven't already liked it. Share it with someone who may be experiencing struggle, you know, whether it's financially or, you know, just, I don't know, just life general stuff. You know, it don't even have to be financially. It could be emotionally, mentally, physically, you know, anything. You know, share this video, watch this video, and get that motivation, because that's what I want to do. I want to motivate you to know that God got you, because he does. He definitely does, and not to give up, y'all. And, yeah, if you're not yet subscribed and you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.